Alright, Karina baby, it's the 21st because it's after midnight, not because it's late on the day the next day. So I'm going to read you the books for the 21st. You can see Mama has homemade heaters behind me. It's always good to have more heat. Alright, so Whistle and Toot is our next book for a year full of stories. Whistle and Toot. Once there were two little dogs called Whistle and Toot. One day Whistle asked Toot to go for a walk with him. "It's a fine day," he said. "There's not a cloud in the sky." "There isn't one now," said Toot, "but there might be one later." "I'll take my umbrella just in case it rains." The two friends set off. They haven't gone far when a gentle breeze blew around them. Toot looked worried. "I think there's a storm a-comin'," he said. "I'd better go home and fetch my coat and my scarf just in case." So Whistle waited while Toot went home. Toot came hurrying back, a little out of breath. "Off we go," said Whistle. "I'll race you to the top of the hill." But halfway up, Toot saw a tiny white cloud in the sky. "Look," he said, "I'm sure it's going to snow. I'd better go home and fetch my hat and my snow boots just in case." Toot ran all the way home for his hat and boots, while Whistle sat and waited. It took some time before Toot returned, panting hard. He was weighed down with his umbrella, coat, scarf, hat, and snow boots. "I've done enough walking for one day," he said. "That's because you worry about the weather too much," said Whistle. "It has stayed fine. It didn't rain, the storm didn't come, and it didn't snow. You've walked your paws off for nothing." Toot had to laugh, but he ran all the way home, just in case. Some people are like Mama. Mama has everything that you could possibly need in the car, right? What do you need in the car? You always need water. And all of a sudden, right, it's winter, it's cold. You need fuel in the car, so you need gasoline, right? Just in case you're somewhere and your car runs out of gas and you can't get to a gas station. So you need a little bit of gas in your car, a gallon to 3, which is absolutely fine. It'll get you to where you need to go, to where you should be able to find a gas station, just in case you're on the highway and you're going somewhere and all of a sudden your car just runs out of gas. Like, say it's just having a bad travel day and your car's not getting as many miles to the gallon as what it usually does. And this happens to people all the time because people are usually able to go a certain amount of miles that they know of in their tank, right? They say, "Oh, it's 300 miles to the gallon," or "It's 270 miles to the gallon if you have a sports car," or "It's 400 miles to the gallon if you have a big truck," right, that has a bigger tank. So, like, people go based off of that, and sometimes it's not right, and sometimes people don't track their mileage. And if they don't have any fuel to get to where they're going, they're gonna stay where they're at. And you need wool blankets, right? You need something to keep you warm. You also need a safety blanket, which is just a silver blanket that you put over yourself that will keep you warm. It's not very fancy, it's thin, it's little, it's compact. It's a good type of blanket to have in your car. So you need blankets, you need tarps, you need a tent, you need stuff in your car, you need a change of clothes, you need shampoo and conditioner and lotion, right? You need all the basics in your car. You need a little bit of food, snack bars, and you definitely need water. It's one of the most important things. Mama also has, like, I carry first aid kits all the time, and I carry Band-Aids, like extra Band-Aids. You know that Mama always used to keep Band-Aids in the glove box just in case, and I always had a first aid kit in the car just in case, because you never know. You just, you could fall and scrape your knee, or you could get motion sickness in the car, or like, so you need ginger candies in the car, and you need mints in the car just in case someone in your car gets car sick. You need, like I said, blankets and tarps and clothes, alright? You need a bathing suit in your car at all points in times, because you never know when you're going to find some place to go swimming, or someone in your car wants to go swimming. You need a bathing suit and a towel. You need certain things in your car. And I think one of the most important things to have in your car is water. You definitely need water in your car. You need extra waters in your car just in case. Because if you see someone on the streets and they don't have any water, it's one of the most important things that you could give to somebody else is a good, clean thing of water. So, alright, let's go into, but be prepared for life, but don't let it weigh you down like this poor puppy. Mama does it though. Like, my purse is filled with stuff for just in case happenings, you know? Like, I have a first aid kit in my purse, and just like I have a first aid kit in my car. Like, you know, it's hard. Life is hard. And you just try to be prepared for everything that you could ever go through. And then sometimes you find out that you're not prepared for anything that you thought that you needed, right? Alright, so this is little things that creep and crawl and swim and sometimes fly. This is from our favorite poems books. So this is where we left off. And this is where we're going to pick up. Look at that little mouse. Did you see him? Look at that little mouse. And then the little turtle. Then there's a butterfly. Oh, it's so cute. Everything is so cute. That little turtle is so cute. Oh, there's a fishy in the water too. Okay. So, feather or fur. When you watch for feather or fur, do not stir, feather or fur, coming, crawling, creeping, some come peeping, some by night and some by day, most come gently, all come softly, do not scare a friend away. When you watch for feather or fur, do not stir, At the garden gate. Who is late at the garden gate? Emily, Kate, and John. John, where have you been? It's after 6. Supper is on. And you've been gone an hour, John. We've been just been over the field, said John. Emily, Kate, and John. Who is late at the garden gate? Emily, Kate, and John. John, what have you got? A whooping toad. Isn't he big? He's a terrible load. Just found him a little ways up the road, said Emily, Kate, and John. Why so late at the garden gate, Emily, Kate, and John? John put the fat thing down. Do you want to get warts? They all 3 have 'em by last reports. Still finding toads in the best of sports, say Emily, Kate, and John. The next one is our little kinsman. Our little kinsman, after rain in plenty may be seen, a pink and purply multitude, the tepid ground up upon a needless life is seen to me until a little bird, as to a hospitably advised and prefixed. As I of he, so God of me, I pondered, may he jaggered, and left the little angleworm with modest enlarged. Next is 4 things. There be 4 things which are little upon the earth, but they are exceedingly wise. The ants are a people not strong, yet they prepare their meat in the summer. The conies are but a feeble folk, yet make their homes in the rocks. The locusts have no king, yet go they forth, all of them by bands. The spider taketh hold with her hands, and is in kings' palaces. Next is the ant village. Somebody up in the rocky pastures heaved the stone over. Here are the cells and a network of fewers in the roots of the clover. Hundreds of eggs lie fitted in patterns, waxy and yellow. Hundreds of ants are racing and struggling, one little fellow, shouldering an egg as big as his body, ready for hatching. Darkness is best, so everyone's rushing, hastily snatching. egg after egg to the lowest tunnels, and suddenly where confusion had been, there now is nothing. Ants gone, sails bore. Go to the ant, thou struggle, considers her ways, and be wise, which having no guide, overseer or ruler, parteth her meat in the summer, and gathereth her food in the harvest. The next one is the humblebee. Busily dozing humblebee, where thou art in climate for me, let them sail for Puerto Rico, far off heats, those seas to seek. I will follow thee alone, thou animated torrid zone, zigzag steerer, desert critter. Let me chase thy wise waving lines, keep me nearer, and thy hearer singing over shrubs and vines. How doth the little busy bee? How doth the little busy bee approve each shining hour, and gather honey all the day from every passing flower? How skillfully she builds her cell, how neat she spreads her wax, the luxurious hard to store it well, with the sweet food she makes. Next one is the bees. Bees over the gooseberry bushes, bees with golden thighs, climbing out of pale flowers, bees singing to you for a long while, you sitting quite still, holding the sun in your lap. Bees, take care, you may catch fire in the sun if you venture so high in the blue air. The next one is the beetle. The strolling locust slowly spreads his dagger voice and creeps away beneath the brooding leaves or bushes. The zephyr of the zephyr of the dying day. One naked star has waded through the purple shadows of the night, and feathery as falls the dew that drips its misty light over garden blossoms, on tides of musk. The beetle blooms adorn the glooms and bumps along the dust. The next one's the little black bug. The little black bug, where have you been? I've been under the rug, says the little black bug. Bug, 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 bug. Little green fly, where have you been? I've been way up high, said little green fly. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Little old mouse, where have you been? I've been all through the house, said little old mouse. Next one is caterpillar. Brown and fuzzy, caterpillar in a hurry, take your walk to the shady leaf or stalk, or what not, which may be the chosen spot. No toad spies you. Hovering bird of prey pass by you. Spin and die to live again a butterfly. Only my opinion. It's a caterpillar ticklish? Well, it's always my belief that he giggles as he wiggles across a hairy leaf. Little Charlie Chipmunk. Little Charlie Chipmunk was a talker. Mercy me. He chattered after breakfast and he chattered after tea. He chattered to his papa. He chattered to his mama. He chattered to his sister. He chattered to his brother. He chattered to his family. Was almost driven wild. Oh, little Charlie Chickmunk was a very tiresome child. Spring cricket. He put away his tiny pipe, the autumn when the gale was chilly, and now in rusty coat and brown, he tries his strength upon the hill, with fiddle tucked beneath a wing, he strings over stumbled ground. He climbs upon a sunny stone, shakes winter off, and looks around. He polishes his dingy coat, and scrapes a valiant tune and high, to tell his tiny universe the April's dew a canter by. Alright, baby. That's where I'm going to stop for today. And I'm going to sing you a song. How about... Oh, the Grand Duke of York had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill, and then he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up, and when they were down, and when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. How about a tisket, a tasket, a green and yellow basket? I sent a letter to my love, and on my way I lost it. I lost it, I lost it. A little boy picked it up and put it in his pocket. A tisket, a tasket, a green and yellow basket. Oh, say, oh playmate, come out and play with me, and bring your dollies 3. Climb up my apple tree, shout down my rainbow, slide down my cellar door, and we'll be jolly friends forevermore, more. It was a sunny day, she could not go out to play. She said with tearful eyes, my dolly's got the flu. Boo hoo 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 hoo. I ain't got no rainbow, I ain't got no cellar door, but we'll be jolly friends forevermore, more. Oh, Karina, my little baby, my little lady, my little love, you are my baby, my sweet little girl. Mama loves you, baby. I love you, and I miss you, and I can't wait to see you, honey. I just miss you. I miss you so much. I honestly, I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to see you. I'll see you again soon. I'm so glad I got to see you, and I got to give you the necklace, and I got to give you the books, and I got to give you the toys. I have so many toys for you. It's unbelievable. I have so many toys for you. I have so much stuff for you. I always do, though. I've always had a lot of stuff for you because you're my baby. That's what mamas do. Mamas give their babies everything in the world that they could possibly think of to give them. I gave you experiences and toys and clothes and books. Really, the main thing that was really important to me, though, was giving you good life experiences, things that you got to do. You got to go out and listen to other people tell you stories, too. And you got to go out and play with your friends, and you got to go out and meet new people, and learn how to start up conversations, and learn how to be good with other people. You are very, very good at making friends. One day, we were down at the wine concert series, and you wanted to introduce yourself, but you didn't know how yet. And I go up and say, hi, my name's Karina, would you like to play with me? What's your name? And you did it, and you learned this little girl's name, and you got to play with her, and you had so much fun together. You did. So that's when you started introducing yourself more, because you realized that, no, you can go up and say, hi, my name is Karina, and I would like to play with you, would you like to play with me? And you started doing it more and more often. I loved it. I love that you loved to play with other kids, and that you were so good at it. You know, friends came easy for you. It was a good thing. You're still independent, though. Like, you wanted to play by yourself sometimes, or do your own thing. You and Samantha got along really well together. I really liked your friendship with her. Well, I liked your friendship, honestly, with all your friends. We met little Jasmine down at the swimming pool, and you guys got on really well. You know, you had a whole bunch of friends, and of course, you loved Audrey, and Adric, and Erlen. You loved them. You even named all your dolls after them. You're like, this is Audrey, and this is Adric, and this is Erlen. You love them. You love them. And you're like, I'm gonna be nice to Miss Eva, right? You love Rosie. You love Rosie. Oh my. Honey, I just miss you. I miss everything that we had. I love you. I love you, honey. Alright, let's do, Lila Tove, and good night to you. Lila Toad, may your dreams come true. We sing Lila Toad, may Israel protect you throughout the night until we reach the morning light. Karina, I love you. I will always love you. Like Papa always used to say, Mama's Papa's sun, Papa's my moon, and you are quite literally our rainbow baby. We love you. We'll always love you, both of us. We just have to find a way to work together. It's gonna be okay. Okay? I love you. And I just love you, honey. I just love you.